Hey, what's going on, everybody? Isaac here. Right now, we're looking at two more knives to survive World War III. Today's are from Case, one of the most classic, most famous knife brands in America, and for good reason. You know, they've been around for like 140 years, pretty much, and are still going strong. They're coming out with some real nice looking new blades this year. Some nice fixed blade hunting knives. You can go check them out on their website, and some new what do they call them? Something along the ethos of classic meets modern or something like that. Little folding knives. Real nice designs. They're a little smaller than I like. They're just a hair under 3-inch blade, I believe. So a little on the tiny side, but they do look really nice, and they got top end steel in them in 20 CV. But enough of the commercial for Case. Hope you enjoyed that unpaid advertising there, Case. You can thank me later. But anyways, two Case knives to survive World War III. Our folder, we've got their previous modern folding knife, came out 2 years ago, I believe, and won Blade Show's American Made Knife of the Year. This is the Marilla. It's a flipper action. Comes in several different colors. I got green anodized aluminum. It's got a black G10 inlay here for some grippiness. And I fell in love with this blade shape, guys. It truly is an awesome blade. Really is. Love it. It's S35VN steel. It's got a really nice thickness to it, like 5/32 of an inch thick. Jimping there, that is very non-aggressive. Just great amount of traction right here. And of course, S35VN holds a great edge. Not super difficult to resharpen like some harder, more advanced steels, I guess we could call them. And frame lock. Some may not think aluminum is the strongest material, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna baton wood with this thing or anything, but everyday tasks, uh, this knife will do a great job at so many things. So many things. I got mine at Cabela's. If you want to check there, they did have the best price on the Marilla, but they did only have it in this color, which was my preference. May not be yours. But shop around always for the best price. These are available pretty much at any online knife dealer, wherever knives are sold. This is the Marilla, and it's fantastic, lightweight, great size. Okay, now my fixed blade is, this was a grail knife for me, and I picked it up, I guess, last year. This is the Case and Winkler collaboration Skinner with the sculpted camo G10 handles. This is 80 CRV2 steel that Winkler uses exclusively nowadays in all their products that they make. Case just used it in this collaboration series that they did called American Heroes. I think there were 5 knives and 1 axe in the series, if I remember. But they discontinued it, or at least put it on the shelf, because COVID affected Case, just like a lot of companies, where they weren't able to get in as much materials, and they fell behind in manufacturing their mainstays like the trappers and stockmans and stuff. Probably because there were restrictions on how many people could come into the shop and do work. And I mean, it's a shame because these are awesome knives. I haven't done a full review yet on this. I have carried this on hikes and stuff, and it's pretty lightweight. I like the sheath. I didn't think it looked that great in pictures and stuff online, but functions really well and holds the knife great. It's better in person than on like stock photos online and stuff. It's a 5-inch blade, maybe a hair over 5 inches, 3/16 of an inch thick, and this steel 80 CRV2 sharpens up really nicely. It's a high carbon steel used in a lot of saw blades, I guess overseas in Sweden. I think that's where this steel originated. It's a Swedish saw blade steel. A lot of people who forge knives use this steel. A lot of smaller makers use it. There's a company out there, look them up on Instagram. I think they're on YouTube as well. Very good knife company. They use a lot of 80 CRV2. Or did I say that right? 80 CRV2, if I said that right or wrong before. But I mean, this knife it's really modeled after the French trade knives of the American frontier era. But this particular knife was designed by Kevin Holland, who is a legend in the special operations community. He was a member of both the Navy SEALs, Special Warfare Group, DevGru, SEAL Team 6, those guys. He was there in the early 1990s. And after the War on Terror, something came up. He wasn't able to get back into the SEAL teams because he had left for several years. And he got into Delta Force, so the Army's top Spec Ops team. So he is one bad dude. And he designed this knife. And it really is an awesome utility blade. They call it a trailing point. It's because that, how this edge just up sweeps there. A little closer for you, up into that point. Feels good in the hand. Winkler, they do have, their handles are on the thinner side. Sometimes I go back and forth with liking that or not. Do I like my handles thick or thin? But, doesn't matter. This is a thin handled knife too. We haven't. It's an new Almar blade. But anyway, this video is on case. So this Winkler Skinner, again, it sharpens up fantastic, and it holds a good edge too. There. Must have missed a thread. It didn't pop off the first time, but barely touched it there the second time, and in half it goes. Another piece here. Whoa. All right. There. So guys, if you can find one of these case Winkler Skinners, buy it. They're expensive, but I don't think you will regret it. This is one fine blade, and this would be fine in tactical applications as well as chopping veggies on your cutting board. So 2 knives, it's 5, World War III from Case. Take it easy. We'll see you on the next video.